Defense is way too far off the ball. We're running 50 base. Find the football. Line up where you need to be. So we're running 50 base. The Yellow Jackets snap is really slow. Travis, you got an arm tackle there. Derek, don't leave your feet. Wrap up and run to the tackle. You'll make that play a little better. Jeremiah, way to help him out. We run Tote Man Limbo here. Z, make sure you hit the hole hard. You're the lead blocker. Also lineman, make sure we're paying attention. We only had 10 players on the field. Good run. Derek, great read. And you turn the speed on right there. It's awesome. Ran Tote Man Limbo Waggle quarterback keep here. Isaiah, you got to make sure you turn hard and run into the backfield. You got to dig that 5 to 6 yards. You made it work here. As the game went on, your rollout got more and more shallow, so make sure you run the play right. Good work. Okay, we got the ball back after that fumble recovery. Center quarterback exchange has to get down properly. Okay, Noah, Isaiah, got to get that ball exchanged. Tote Man pop rip here. Z, good read. Travis, you got to stick on that defensive end. You let him beat you and get into the backfield. He disrupted Z's path. Good run, good read. Christian, make sure you stay on that cornerback. Get a good block on him. This is Gator don't move. Jackson, you moved. Tote Man pop, banana screen. Got to make sure we get that catch down. You would have been gone, Z, if you made that catch. Isaiah, don't wait so long. Should be 1-2 look throw. Tote Man wing reverse. Luke, make sure you're looking inside sooner. You could have cut it up right behind your backs. If you get all the way to the edge, that'll happen every time. Tote Man, pop, limbo, waggle. Travis, again, you're letting this guy come upfield. You need to make contact with him. Isaiah, good run. Stiff arm right there. Another stiff arm. Good work, bud. Number 33 goes down the right side. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another. Tote man limbo Z. When you're not getting that ball, you gotta sprint into that hole. You're the lead blocker. Dead ball foul. Watch the center move the ball. No, I do not know what you're doing here or why you would do that. Tote man wing reverse. Guards, center, nobody's blocking. Play gets blown up from the inside. Defensive lineman. Stick your man. We run Jake the Snake here. They got a toss right and a cut back. Z, you're the middle linebacker, the backside linebacker. You can't pursue that hard away from your side because it opens up the cutback. Luckily for us, they were holding, and the play comes back. It's pretty poor tackling at the end of the play. Make sure we wrap up. We run 50 base here. Defensive line, you got to move when that ball moves. You have to. It's a very slow snap. We run 50 base, and everyone's about 2 yards off the line. Defense, you should be 1 yard off the ball. Jeremiah, don't dive. You need to run through the tackle. Luke, make sure you wrap up when you're tackling. This is another example of an extremely slow snap and a defensive lineman watching the O-line in front of them. If we get penetration, this run doesn't happen. Good tackle, Z. $50 base. Their back gets it confused. Minor, make sure you take a better angle. Turn it on. You're faster than that kid. And Z, don't overshoot that angle. All right, make sure you break down, square up on them. All right, they're running a jet sweep here. Derek, if you see something, make sure you're talking to people. Let them know it's coming this way. It's coming this way. We let them smash us off the line here. Make sure that you're hard on the line, D-line. You cannot just let them push you around. Fire off the ball and try to get some penetration. Tote man home run. Offensive line did not block anybody. Nobody blocked at all. Tote man lip. Derek, you took the appropriate path there. You did a jab step right, ran flat to the left, and let you get around the corner. That's why we do a flat route like that on the outside runs. Good job. Our play got blown up here. Liam, Felix, Noah, you guys got to do a better job of being big. Left Isaiah out there unprotected. Tote man rip. They got a lot of penetration on this one. Way to make something happen, Z. Good work. And remember, when you get in that end zone, act like you've done it before. You don't need to celebrate. That's what Gators do. We score touchdowns. Isaiah, this is what I was talking about. Your rollout got more and more shallow as the game went on. I get what you're under a lot of pressure, but that's what that depth does. It creates space. We're in Jake the Snake D-line. You have to be in an athletic stance. Luke, you cannot squat down that low and stand straight up. It doesn't do anything. Liam, good tackle in the backfield. We had two bad snaps in a row. Quarterback center, got to get that thing down. Noah, we'll bring a towel next time. You can wipe your hands on it. Gators, we got to watch the ball, listen to the quarterback. Hey, don't watch the defense. We had far too many false starts this game. Tilt man pop lip here. Derek, you got to jab step and run hard to the left just like you did on the other plays. You turn nothing into something here, so good on you for that, but it needs to be run as designed. We're in Jake the Snake. They run an inside run. James, your first steps cannot be backwards. All the entire defensive line, you get pushed off the ball. You need to fire off the ball forward into the backfield. We're in 50 base here. Gators, make sure you're looking at that ball. Travis, you're lined up off sides. This time it was Jeremiah creeping up. All right, you got told to eat. That's fine, but you need to watch that ball. Make sure you're not in the neutral zone. We ran 50 base here. Cut back hard. Derek, you got a good read on it. Z, you got shook. Derek, you need to stay on your feet. Way to hold on, Bush, until help comes. Stay up. Drive through the tackle. 50 base right here, really close to the goal lines where you need to get mad and aggressive. You should be working really hard to keep them out of that end zone defense. Pay attention to where you're at on the field. You get kick return here. Good eyes up front, good hands. Gators for getting there. Good work all the way around. Tote man, pop, limble, waggle. Lineman, make sure you know where you need to be. You're on the line every time. Quarterback, you need to open left and get depth in the backfield and make sure you're running towards that heavy side of the ball. You cut your roll short, you cut your depth short. Okay, we made this one up right there. Sprint right or left. Quarterback just get outside. Watch the wing. Jeremiah. Boom! Pancake block right there. Z, good job making something happen, getting that first down. Okay, we're close to being in the red zone here. And quarterback, that ball hits you right in the hands and you don't close on it. Good snap, center. Quarterback, you got to get that ball. Jackson, if you see the ball, jump on it. Don't reach for it with your hand. This is 50 base. They're going to run an inside handoff left. Isaiah, you get sucked in pretty hard. You're backpedaling, but you're not opening up. Make sure you run to the side that they're going. This is a middle run on a 50 base. On defensive line, you're standing straight up. You're not aggressive at all. Travis, you're kind of tippy-toeing in there. And Jackson, you're letting people push you around. Same with you, Felix. Got to get in the play. All right, we're 50 base, and Derek, you're kind of down low. Not sure what you're doing. You're not with the other linebackers. They got this inside handoff. Jeremiah, you get him from the backside. Good tackle. All right, we're on Jake the Snake, and the end gets back there. You got to make sure you see that. Isaiah, you got to stay home, break down, make that tackle the first time. All right, Tote Man rip here. And again, confusion. James, you're not in the right spot. Travis, you're confused. Make sure we know where we're going when we line up. Ball gets snapped. Derek, you took a weird route. James, you pulled off the line. You should have gone out straight. Z, turned it into something. Good cut back here. Keeping the play alive. Limbo waggle was the call here. Quarterback, you didn't open up and dig in the backfield at all. You had a wing wide open in the flats. Gotta know what we're doing. Tote man lip here. Jackson, you're standing around. You need to look up and to your left if we're running to the left. Derek, working hard, making stuff happen. You turned that into something. Do appreciate the run. We run Gator don't move here. Quarterback keep. Gators understand that just because you are not supposed to be moving doesn't mean that you cannot protect yourself. Don't let the defense manhandle you, but hold still. No, you get pancaked. We're in tote man, and we get Gators moving on the line before we snap the ball. Discipline, gentlemen, discipline. This is tote man pop QB sprint left. Again, something new that we just put in for this game because our middle was getting blown up. Isaiah, good work in keeping it alive. Look upfield, right? You got to be looking upfield. You run yourself ragged on this play. We really get like about 1 yard, and you ran about 30. On tote man, we'll call this one victory formation. We'll work on it. Quarterback will take a knee to end the game. Again, make sure we're protecting ourselves and the quarterback. Overall, Gators, it was a very good game. We have Z with 136 yards rushing on 6 attempts, 1 touchdown. Derek, you had 5 rushing attempts for 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jeremiah, you had 1 rush for 3 yards and a pancake, and the quarterback had 4 rushing attempts for 47 yards, 1 touchdown. On defense, Derek leading the defense with 10 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. Jeremiah had 9 tackles, 2 for a loss. Liam, you had 8 tackles, 2 for a loss. Z, you had 7 total tackles, 2 were for a loss. Heidemann, you got 4 tackles. Luke Miner, you had 3 tackles. Jackson, 2 tackles. Christian Carver with 1. Skiles and McClure with 1 as well. Derek and Luke Miner had fumble recoveries, 2 for Derek, 1 for Luke. All right, so we'll just have you look into this blue background for a little bit while I talk to you, Gators. We had a rough game, a lot of mental errors. We need to make sure that we're watching the football, listening to our quarterback, keep the intensity up. Just because we lose the football or the other team scores doesn't mean that you can stop working hard. Work hard every play. If you're getting tired, let somebody know. Same thing if you're feeling a little banged up or hurt, let somebody know. Every time you get on the field, you need to know where you're at. We had a lot of people walking, a lot of people unsure where they need to be. We'll work those problems at practice. And if you have a question, you got to ask the coaches. I appreciate you watching this film. Hopefully, you got something from it. We'll see you at practice.